Okay, this is my Star Wars Battlefront video. I've seen a lot of requests. People are like, hey, when are you going to play Star Wars Battlefront? Have you gotten Star Wars Battlefront? When are you going to review Star Wars Battlefront? This is the video of Star Wars Battlefront that you guys are getting, and as you can tell by the title, it's not really a review of Star Wars Battlefront. I'm just informing you all where I'm coming from as a gamer, and why I can't, in good conscience, get Star Wars Battlefront. By and large has to do with the $50 DLC that Star Wars Battlefront has. To be clear from the get-go, this video is not meant to make anybody who is enjoying Star Wars Battlefront, who bought Star Wars Battlefront, and they're like, hey, I'm loving it, I already got my season pass, I'm having a good time. This video is not made for you to feel like a piece of shit. If you are having fun with the game, awesome. Power to you. Games should be fun. I'm glad you're having fun. This is just my own personal principle and why I just can't do it anymore. And didn't start with Star Wars Battlefront. This has been building inside me, like inside my gamer core for quite some time. And like Mount St. Helens before it, the pressure finally built, and it exploded, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. I can't play this game that developers are playing with us, the gamers. It started before Star Wars Battlefront. It really, like when I drew the line in the sand, I was like, I can't do that anymore. It was really with Destiny, more specifically with the Taken King. I had bought Destiny, but then I ended up returning it because it started to bore me, and I was like, oh, whatever. But my friends bought the season pass, so they got the expansions that came out. Smart, right? Well, no. Because then the Taken King expansion came out. They packaged it with the core game, the 2 expansions that came before it, and the Fallen Kings. Like, all right, now you're paying full price for a game again. So you paid full price for Destiny, you paid for your season pass, now you gotta pay for another entire game when really you're getting 1/4 of a game. It really made no sense to me. It was one of those things where I always said if Destiny ever dropped down to like 20 bucks, I'd probably pick it up again and play it. But out of principle of that, I can't play Destiny. I mean, 20 bucks, $1, I can't do it. So enter Star Wars Battlefront. Star Wars Battlefront is a full price $60 game that has $50 DLC. It has a $50 season pass. That effectively makes it a $110 game. And EA had the balls to boast. They're like, yeah, but there's no microtransactions. I mean, that's cool, right? No, it doesn't matter, because one $50 transaction or 10 $5 transactions. What's better? The fact is, none are better. It's all $50 of crap you have to buy after buying the game to get the experience the game was crafted for. So it really is just robbery that everyone kind of accepts. And the gaming industry just responds to your wallets. They don't care if you hate what they're doing. They care that you bought the game. So everyone who's bitching about like fucking $50 DLC, you still bought Star Wars Battlefront, so EA is smiling and they love you for it. It really reminds me of Straight Outta Compton. There's this scene where these people are protesting NWA and they have all their CDs and they're smashing them on the ground and stepping on them. I think it was Dr. Dre was looking at it and he was like, fuck them, they already bought the CDs. It was such a great scene because that is the point. If you already bought it, you can scream as loud as you want that you hate it, but you already bought it. When the Blu-ray releases of the original Star Wars trilogy came out, it was like the first Blu-ray release, and Lucas, of course, changed shit again. Darth Vader yelled, no, when he picked up the Emperor and threw him off the thing. I saw this thing on TV, and it was this group of guys. They reviewed movies is what they did. And they were bitching about it. They were like, oh, this is bullshit. I can't believe he did that. I can't believe he changed it again. And one of the other ones was like, are you going to buy the Blu-rays? Like, well, yes, but fuck you, George Lucas. Fuck you for making me do this. And I remember seeing it and I was like, you're buying it. You have told him that it's okay. You've told them that it's okay because you're going to buy it anyway. And that's just what companies respond to, is you speaking with your wallet. So on this principle, I just got to speak with my wallet on Star Wars Battlefront. I'm a Star Wars fan wearing a fucking Star Wars shirt. Star Wars Battlefront should have been the thing that was like, what, Fallout? Who? Star Wars, man, that's what I'm here for. But I can't. Again, nothing against people who can and who do. If this is what you like, awesome. Have fun with it. But I just can't do it. It's kind of like vegetarians. I know this one dude, he's a vegan. And he's like, I don't eat animals because I don't like that animals get killed for me to eat them. But it's nothing against people who do eat meat. It's just some people do, some people don't. And this one, I can't. I'm not naive and I'm not stupid. I know that EA's not going to be like, well, Jeremy didn't buy it. Shit, we really got to reevaluate this. I'm not expecting a huge change. I would hope that people who don't like it don't buy it. And so in that, I mean, if everyone who hated the fact that Battlefront had $50 DLC didn't buy it, EA would genuinely have to just reevaluate shit and be like, maybe we shouldn't do that. Maybe we should just release it in the game when it comes out. Like, if I felt that the game Star Wars Battlefront, all in all, would be worth $110, I'd probably get it. But I played it at PAX, and it was a pretty on par first-person shooter with Star Wars skins. And yeah, there's the argument like, well, if you don't want to pay $110, don't pay $110. You don't need the extra stuff. You can just pay the $60 for the game, but you can. But really think about that, because I know I'm going to be playing it, or you'll be playing it, someone will be playing it, they'll have the $60 game, and they'll be like, I'm only getting the $60 game and not paying the $50 DLC. Then one of their friends will pay for the $50 DLC, and it will admittedly have some cool shit in there. Then they'll look at it, and they'll just see everything they don't have, and then they'll be like, well, I want that, so now I'm going to buy it. And that's just human nature, and it's also a human nature that companies like EA count on. They count on the fact that the stubborn people who aren't going to buy it are going to just buy the $60 game, and then they'll see their friends with the $50 DLC on top of it, and then they're just going to want the $50 DLC because they want the cool shit that they're seeing. But it does make me feel a bit old. There are gamers now, there are kids now who game, who don't know a world without DLC. They don't know what it's like to not get nickel and dimed after the game was released. They think it's normal. I am a certain mindset among an environment, and the environment's either going to destroy me or the environment's going to change. And I imagine I'm just going to get destroyed. But if enough people do this and speak with their wallets, then the environment does have to change. And that's kind of my point of this. And that's my video on Star Wars Battlefront. That's why, on principle, I can't get Star Wars Battlefront, because I can't just buy something because it's Star Wars. So again, if you're enjoying Star Wars Battlefront, you enjoy Star Wars Battlefront. But I myself, I can't do the DLC thing. I've seen companies for long enough treat DLC as the point of the game being made. There was a time where DLC was kind of a byproduct of the game's release. Like, the game was released, no, we can kind of tack on some extras. But now a core game comes out because the DLC is where the money's at. And so it's kind of like, it's all reversed. It's the DLC's the point, and that's where they make their money. And the game's just kind of the byproduct of how you get the DLC out. I do want to see what you guys say about it. I do read the comments, believe it or not. So DLC, what do you think about it? Is it okay among gaming, or is it just like you've had enough and it's just bullshit? Whatever you think, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more. YYXXABXA, get the lightsaber in minute 1 of the game, slice through some shit.